Hello, I'm learning to do crossword puzzles. This week's been a bit rough. Today's Thursday, June 12th. It only gets rougher. Let's see how I do today. Let's play. All right, actress Green of Casino Royale. No idea. Is it? Oh, I've heard of like Ava Green. Is it AVA? EVA? Let's pencil AVA. Let's look at the down, see if that helps. McGregor, who played Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ewan. E. Wow, do I actually know some celebrity names today? Okay, output from Blizzard Entertainment. Video game. Blizzard makes video games. Just the fact that we start with V makes me think it's not one of their franchises, like StarCraft, Warcraft. Temporarily established panel. We do have a theme today. Major basketball feat or a feature shared by 369 down. They only ever make them down. Well, I don't know if only is the right word. They often make them down because it's supposed to be like down something, right? Like you're actually using the directionality of it. Major basketball feat. So like a half court shot, right? Half court shot. I don't know. Half court score. Half court basket. I mean, half court basket fits, but I'm like super skeptical about that. But like I can't think of a better feat than that, and it fits. But temporarily, what does that have to do with a feature shared? Half court basket. I don't know what that feature would be that's shared here. Temporarily established panel. So are we talking about an ad hoc committee of some kind? They love ad hoc. I don't know about EDH here, but word before or after open, wide open. Okay, this is working. What's this down? Pulitzer winner Ferber. No idea. Condition that Simone Biles has, described as giving her a superpower in brief. Maybe it's UN and it's ADHD. Like some on-air signs. Neon. Principle of parsimony, philosopher. I'm trying to think of a philosopher that starts with OC. What's our 5-letter word that goes after ad hoc? Like it's not committee, but something similar to a committee. Maybe this across will help. 6th word in the Gettysburg Address. Ago, probably. 4 years ago. There we go. She was named the U.S. Soccer Female Player of the Year 5 times in a row. I do not know. I'm sorry. Correspondence. Frequement is probably a French word. I want it to be a more. Mini brawl, like a tussle. I'm not sure. Maybe this down helps. Epiphantic moments. I wish I knew what epiphantic meant. All right. Ad hoc, starting with O. Ad hoc org. Ad hoc. I don't know. All right, we're going to keep going. Playground. Edible part of okra. I don't know. Weeping giant. Huh. The iron giant. Tick off. To annoy. Ticked off. Annoyed. Blank Wister, the so-called father of Western fiction. The father of Western fiction? I have no idea. They draw people. Artists? Guarded. Principle of parsimony, philosopher. Pick up. This might be all I get in my first pass. Pick up. Blank white, light bulb specification. Like there's sunlight, right? There's like, not like 6K? I don't know. Exemplar of excellence. Cries of wonder. Wow. Ooh. Something like that. I looked at that. Adds power to as an engine. Adds power to as an engine. Huh. Like you rev it up, you give it more gas. I don't know. Writer capote to friends. I don't know. Don't know that. Stone used in ancient Greek jewelry. I'm not sure. Orchestra tuner. I don't know. Mini Brawl, Owned Up. Can't get any of these. Blank are like sausages. It is better not to see them being made. Quote attributed to Otto von Bismarck. Better to not see them being made. It's gonna be like ending in S, right? But I don't know what it is. Visionaries. Probably also ends in S. Dining places. Probably also ends in S. But I don't know what we want there. Restaurants doesn't fit. Some hot spots. I don't know that this has to end in S, actually. Phys or chemistry, a science. I don't like SCI on the downs. Well, I mean, the downs could be wrong. Yeah, I don't know what they want here. Like some abbreviation of science. Sephora competitor. Handle as questions. You field questions, maybe? Hold your horses. Wait. Maybe. I mean, it doesn't work with half-court basket, but I'm very skeptical it's half-court basket. Breaking a tie informally. Huh. Article about a photo? Rainbow to some. LGBT? What's this down? High point of a trip to Italy. Etna? You go to Mount Etna? So I don't think it's half-court basket. Let's just erase that. So what is this? Rainbow to some. It's not LGBT. P in the NATO alphabet. Oh no. I had it memorized a while ago, but let's see. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. What is P? Peru? I don't think it's Peru. Well, you know that's a P though. Darn, I can't remember. The Titanic disaster partly inspired its invention. Something to do with like a life preserver or a kind of I don't know. Org that developed the pumpkin suit. I wonder if radar is the answer to this one. That's interesting. Org that developed the pumpkin suit. I don't know what the pumpkin suit is. Much less who invented it. Temporarily established panel. Ad hoc something. Do laps say. So you're doing laps. You're running. I don't know. Low pressure indicator. That's that. It's like a wheel. It's like a half circle, and it's got the jiggles under it. The jiggles. Yeah, that's the term. Jiggles. No, it doesn't fit. You can go anywhere with one of these. Passport. Briefly experienced with of. Maybe imagination. Doesn't fit. Darn. A book. Okay. Briefly experienced with of. Briefly experienced with of. I don't know. Sheep. Use. Gridiron game for young tykes. Flag football? No. Football. Junior football? It's going to be something like that, but I don't know. I would think flag football. It doesn't fit. Risks and interceptions say. Does a long pass or something. I wonder if it ends in pass. Just say no to. Drug. Pulitzer winner Ferber. Is it Edna? What is this? Principle of parsimony philosopher. Crossing two names. Always lame. What you have to pony up to play. I don't know, maybe anti? Let's pencil that. Does that help with any of these crosses? Tick off, annoy. There's a lot I can look up once I'm done this pass. Oscars VIPs. Like the hosts or the winners? I don't know. The nominees. Motor oil brand. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what epiphantic means. Have one's feet up, maybe. Like you're relaxed. You're lounging. Told you're on, for example. Brings an action against. Sues? I don't know. I don't know if that would be sues. I don't like this at all. Okay. I don't like pass either, actually. I don't know. I could pencil them both and see who wins if either. Excel function. Well, there's a lot of those. You probably need some crosses. NBA great Hakeem, who was one of only 4 players ever to achieve a 50 across. Okay, so it's probably some kind of statistical achievement rather than like a half-court shot, because lots of people have made half-court shots, I'm sure. I don't know. I've heard of Hakeem, but I don't know what his first name is. We can look it up later. Big thing in California. Blank Max. HBO Max? Oops. Could be. Fans. Blank Agnew, vice president who resigned in 1973. Oh, I've heard of Agnew, and I don't know his name. City, that's an anagram of Salem. Okay, well, the L is probably right. Melis. Aslim. Males. I don't know what this city is. Eslam. I don't know. Farmer's squeeze. An udder. Pithy remark. Leg is to fibula, as arm is to. Well, fibula is a leg bone. I don't know what the arm bone is called. Crowning. Like the best. I don't know. Your crowning achievement, your best achievement. That's a little bit of a stretch. Cut and trim. Tuscaloosa's tied to fans. They might be white or naked. I don't know. All right, we're going to do a lookup pass. What can we look up here? Weeping giant. This Wister person. Wister. Owen Wister. Okay, Auntie's wrong. We've got Ewan, Hughes, and Owen. What else can we look up? Principle of parsimony. Occam's razor. How does Occam fit? Do we need... Attributed to William of Ockham. O-C-K, William of Ockham. O-C-C-A-M. It doesn't fit. And Ockham is where he lived. I mean, Thursdays can have reebuses, but we haven't had much evidence for reebuses here. That's annoying. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. How about this person? Pulitzer winner Ferber. Edna Ferber. Do we just want Occam with one C then? Never seen it spelled that way. Oscars VIP? I don't know. Blank white. Exemplar of excellence. All right. U.S. Soccer Female Player of the Year. Player of the Year award. History. So 5 in a row. Mia Hamm. So it's got to be Mia. But then video games doesn't work. Hold on. I'm confused. 1, 2, 3. No, Mia Hamm was, 5 in a row. Mia Hamm is spelled M-I-A-H-A-M-M. M-I-A would mean it's not video games. And H-A-M-M would mean we're missing, are we missing double letters here? I bet we are. I bet this is a rebus for double C, and this is a rebus for double M. And we need committee. So anytime we're doubling up a letter, it's some kind of something double, basketball feet. Anytime we're doubling up a letter, it's a rebus. All right. Let me look up epiphantic. Epiphanic? Manifestation of a supernatural or divine reality. Any moment of great or sudden revelation. Aha. But then it needs to be ahas, maybe, like this. Mini brawl. Amis. Correspondence amis. Friends. Something like that. Excel function. Sum or something. Is it triple double? I don't know. What is this? Basketball. I don't know. Triple double or something. A basketball triple double occurs when a player records at least 10 in 3 different statistical categories. But it doesn't fit. Quadruple double? Quadruple double. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is double E then. Ad hoc committee. I knew it had to be committee. Yeah, committee ends in 2 E's. Visionaries. Seers. Excel function. I feel like something's still wrong here, but what's this mini brawl? Set 2. I don't know. All right, so all of these have 4 double letter rebuses in them, which is crazy. So flag football is not nearly enough double letters. Also, we know this is a W. Okay, we'll have to hold off on that. What else can I look up? Adds power to as an engine. Writer Capote? Who is this person? Capote. Truman Capote. So is it true? Risks and interception. Stone used in ancient jewelry. I'm not going to look that up right now. Blank are like sausages. Otto von Bismarck. Laws are like sausages. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that. Dining places. This could be HBO. Some hotspots. Let's see. Dining places. Phys or chemistry? Physics or chemistry? What's this here? Pithy mark is a quip. So what does Sephora make exactly? Makeup, skincare. Okay, so makeup companies. List. Makeup company list. Cosmetic companies in the United States. Starting with U. Uoma? Maybe. Lag. Oh, what is this? Is this ulna? Actually, is this ulna? Arm bones. Ulna. Okay, this is wrong then. The ulna is the bone. Crowning. So for a competitor, let's see. Cosmetic companies. And starting with UL, there isn't one. Okay, I don't know. Breaking, it's not on Wikipedia, cosmetic companies. Breaking a tie informally in OT, in overtime. They've had that a bunch recently. P in the NATO alphabet. Oh, I can look up the NATO alphabet. NATO phonetic alphabet. P is Papa. Right. I always forget that one. Crowning. Atop. Excel function. Something about data. Is Ulta Beauty. Makeup, skincare. It's just not. There's no Wikipedia article on Ulta Beauty. There's a Wikipedia article on them. No idea why it wasn't in the list. All right. What is this? Excel function. Big thing in California. Oh, who's Agnew? Spyro T. Agnew. I have never heard of his first name before. What is this city? We have the EL. So we need SAM. Selma. Oh, interesting. Cut and trim. Article about a photo? Frame? Maybe. Maybe. Fans. I don't know if I like frame. The Titanic disaster partly... Yeah, is this radar? No, it's Spyro, right? Sonar, maybe? Cut and trim. Lean. It could be frame. Fans. Buffs. Some hotspots. I don't know. Physics or chemistry? No idea what they want here. What else can I look up? What is the pumpkin suit? The pumpkin suit. I don't know. I'm just seeing Halloween costumes. Okay, I have no idea then. Tuscaloosa's Tide? What is that? Tuscaloosa Tide. Alabama Crimson Tide. So it's going to be Bama. Oh, I should have seen that BA and realized. They may be white or naked. Lies? Rainbow to some. Amen? I don't know. Org that developed the pumpkin suit. NASA? Oh, I can look up Hakeem. Jeffries. Wait. NBA. Haken. Hakeem, NBA player. Olajuwon. An omen. Rainbows are an omen, not an amen. That's why I didn't fill amen. I thought I was wrong. What's going on here? Dining places. Subject. So it is HBO Max. Dining places. I can't think what this would be. Hags. I don't know. To keep in mind that this has 4 reebuses. Edible part of okra. What part of okra can you eat? All parts are edible. Most commonly eaten part is the pods. So we'll put pod. Just say no to. Deny? Risk an interception, an open something. Open throw. Open throws. Orchestra tuner. The oboe? They love oboes. So this is double L. And it is football. So this is double O. Cries of wonder are ooze. This was Sue's. I'm actually pretty proud of that. So it's going to be some kind of football. But we need 2 more reebuses. What is it? A powder puff football? Wait. Isn't it powder puff? Football? Is that what it is? Powder puff. Powderpuff. Well, hold on. The puff would need 3 Fs. Maybe it's not powder puff football. Hold on. I don't like the double F there anyway. What's going on here? Blank white. Light bulb specification. Soft white. Guarded. I don't know if I like this being How are we doubling up letters here? Tick off. I mean, these both have to be reebuses. A double letter rebus. They could be vowels, but I've heard of powder puff football. But it doesn't work. What you have to pony up to play? I have no idea. All right, what else can I look up? Low pressure. I've got nothing in this area except use. You can go anywhere with one of these. Imagination. Oscars VIP. Motor oil brand. Motor oil brands. Category motor oils, starting with S, perhaps SAE, maybe. Let's pencil that. Have one's feet up, maybe. Told you're on. Excel function. Sort data. Finally figured it out. All right. Set 2. Mini brawl, a set 2. I don't know. Some hotspots. Tubbs and Sur. Big Sur, I think, is a mountain, isn't it? Yeah, Big Sur is a mountainous section of the central coast to the U.S. state of California. All right. I need like this area here so badly. So what can I get here? Playground. Weeping Giant. Weeping Willow? Oh, because I do need the double L. So it's a Weeping Willow. Okay. 2 laps, say. Swim? Perhaps? Ticked off. Irate? They draw people. Mimes. I don't know. Low pressure indicator. Tire. Maybe it's probably tire something. Playground. Briefly experienced with of. Pick up. Exemplar of excellence. Adds power to as an engine. Okay, ancient Greek jewelry. Stone. Emeralds, garnets, carmelians, banded agates. They do love agate. They do love agate in crosswords. Owned up. Have one's feet up. Relaxed. Made yourself at home. I don't know. Guarded. I still don't know how this is getting 2 more double letters because it's a quadruple double. These are both reebuses, and I just don't get it. Take off. I mean, the F could be a rebus. All right, I think I need help from the article. If I could figure this one out, it would be amazing, but you can go anywhere with one of these. I'm thinking it's something to do with imagination or reading. But let's just take a look at the article here. Rebus alert. Today's puzzle requires solvers to place 2 letters inside the same square in 12 places. Yep. Pee-wee football. Oh. So what does that help with here? Ticked off. Do I have something else wrong? Guarded. Weenie. Teeny. Beanie. I don't get it. All right. All right. Quadruple double. 4 across is stage. Playground, state. Where you do state. Okay. Yeah. So what is this? You can go anywhere with one of these. All access pass. Wait. That doesn't fit. Oh, darn it. I did it wrong. All access pass. There you go. I figured that one out. What is this? Briefly experienced with of. Got. Is this mechas? They draw people. Mechas. Got. Briefly experienced. Got. I don't know. Pick up. Tire gauge. Pick up. Get. I mean, I feel like get's the only one. Got. Adds power to. Have one's feet up. What's this one? Owned up. Fest up. Got. Darn. Told you're on. All right, what else does the article give? Mechas a go. Subject. We got that. Frame. Okay, I scratched my head over the 61 across. Let's look at the explanation of this one. Article about a photo. I scratched my head over this one for a while. I needed almost every crossing to solve it since the clue article about a photo has a question mark. I knew it wasn't supposed to be thinking about a newspaper or magazine article. My brain insisted the word article referred to part of speech, but the answer frame is not an article. Turns out that I was overthinking it. The article is just an item. And the word about suggests the frame is about the photo. So article isn't an item. Okay. The clue she-eep should be read as she-sheep, and the answer is you. Yep. Pony up polo. The phrase pony up means to contribute money, but you also have to get up on a pony to play polo. Maybe this isn't open throw then. Peeve, is it overthrow and leery? Okay, overthrow. Overthrows. Gotcha. All right, what else do we get? Hakeem's name, Ola Juwan. 49 down. I think I have all these. Yeah, Farmer Squeeze and Utter. And then Mount Etna. Okay. So that's all I get. Adds power to. So this area didn't get as much help as I hoped. Briefly experienced with of. Got a taste of. Got a taste of. All right. Exemplar of excellence. Some kind of sage? This doesn't have to be SAE. Told you're on, for example. adds power to. Ups. Shoot. Have one's feet up. Ending in AF. Oscars VIPs. I mean, does it end in S then? That's power 2. Soups up. Okay, soups up, right? Is that how that's spelled? Souped up engine? Yeah, a souped up engine. So soups up. Okay, one that's been modified to increase its power, speed, or performance. Got it. Yeah. So this is not SAE. Told you're on. I don't know this motor oil brand. Loaf? You're loafing around? Can I get this? Exemplar of excellence. A class act. Oh, STP. That's usually the answer to motor oil brand. I just couldn't remember. Queued. Told you're on. Queued. Oh, you're on. You're queued up. All right. All right, I finished it. MCs. Oh, yeah, the MCs are the people who host. That was my initial thought, the host, but I didn't think of MC for that. All right, I got there. I figured out the theme, and I figured out ad hoc committee and all access pass and most of football. I just didn't know about Pee Wee football, but it makes sense. It looks weird with the reebuses there. Cool. Well, that was fun. Let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.